What up, what up, what up? So yeah, I'm violating. Step on the scene, forget about it. I did good for a while. Fuck it, you know. I shouldn't just say but fuck it. Nah, but I went against, I violated, and I got me a cigarette. And I mean, I got more than one cigarette, but you don't need to know. I just know that I got a cigarette, and I was supposed to be quick. I done my midday cheer on Instagram Live. I haven't checked the results of that as of yet. I'm just still, you know, working on producing content as a content creator would do. I'm currently in Facebook jail. I hurt the feelings of a white liberal male. Well, actually several. So I really can't point to that one, but I did report his comment that caused me to react impetuously and with a bit of emotion myself, because it was the first comment I made when I woke up. I check my notifications when I wake up. I guess that's like most people. So I check my notifications. This post is like from Friday or some shit, and it still bothers me on this post because I say kind Master Biden. They have Trump derangement syndrome, as the right wing call it, where they won't let go of the aspiration of seeing mean Master Trump in a prison yellow, no, prison orange, wouldn't be yellow. It's a very interesting dynamic, I must say. But they put it up there, and I will say, you know, I'm with it as long as kind Master is soon thereafter. You know, they're sitting in the cell, in the same cell adjacent to each other. And they actually, this is a person of color. You know, because I call him a person of color because even if I made I know that I made a logical and cogent point without being disrespectful. He wouldn't give any reaction to that one. But he would make sure that he would heart and all and like all the comments that the liberal white males would lead. You know, I don't know. You know, I just operate differently in those spaces. So if I even no matter if I'm in agreement with what's going on, you know, I'm not just gonna be up there and make any type of tale to say that I am in support of what this maybe suspected white supremacist might be doing against another victim of the system of white supremacy. But yeah, you know, the guy made a comment. He called me a self-entitled clown who doesn't like facts and blah blah blah, and you know the typical, like just like the what they call the right-wing conservative male. The left-wing liberal male also attacks the intelligence of the black male, especially the independent-minded black male. You know, it's one thing for them to have allegiance to those Democratic parties or even to those Republican parties, but once they get to questioning Massa, what Massa do with his hand, then there is definitely going to be an issue, because hey, you know, I've said it again, we live under a prison system known as the system of white supremacy. You know, I mean, and we have people who designate themselves as African American, black, people of colored, Negro, and you know, like myself, I self-identify as nigga. You know, because that is who I believe encapsulates the status in which I am in this country. You know, there are also ancient origins behind this word. They say that you should be ashamed of speaking, that you should bury into the dirt as if it's something that should be disposed of. As you know, they talk about, you know, you can't talk about the critical race theory, but by throwing away the privilege to use any word that you wish to identify yourself. Well, that's good too. I'll take that. I'm going in here. But yeah, I almost forgot y'all was there. But you know, I should be able to say that's not taking anything away from you, and you don't have to be ashamed of me for yourself. You know, I'm just fine. But it's just one thing to say. You know, I mean, I called him. I said, you know, I basically called him a bitch, and to kiss my ass. I bleeped out bitch. I don't think it was fair that, you know, I tried to practice adequate care, and I get accused of harassment and bullying. I told the people to stop bothering me several times stop bothering me on that same comment thread. But then once again, it's social media. We get to the point we put too much into social media. But I'll be right back for my next little drop, but I just wanted to put this up here. Yeah, I'm still fucking smoking like a dumbass. I got patches. I'm gonna get back on it. I'm a human. Let me be me. I'm a fail sometimes, but when I catch them successes, make sure you keep an eye on them too. Peace and love.